Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be showing you how I track my slide times, and um, this may be of use to you. Now, obviously, you could use this for any lessons, not just Read the Hen, but I'm using Read the Hen as it's um, a very common lesson that's taught. So you go to teacherbuddy.net right here, and it loads up this. You type your lesson. So in this case, we're going to be doing Reach Trial A, Read the Hen. Okay. We type your start time. So what time you're going to be starting. So let's say you're starting at 1900. So we do that. And then how many slides do you have? Well, you can easily see how many slides you have by looking at the PowerPoint. So for this one, it's 22 slides. So we would put 22. Then we would hit generate slides. If you already have a document, you can drag it and drop it in here, but we won't worry about that for now. You generate slides. Now, you go to here and you look at the times. So there's no time for this one. We would put 0. We would go to the next one. How much time for this? Also 0. The next one, how much time? It looks like 3 minutes. So you could type 3 like that, or you could type 300. It's your choice. And we could also write notes, but we'll get to that in just a moment. So this one right here would be 1, and I'm going to go ahead and pre-fill the rest of these to make this video shorter. So I've gone ahead and filled in all the times. Now, once you've filled all the times, you go down to the bottom right here, and you hit Generate Timetable. And as you can see, this goes over 54 minutes. So let's do some modifications, and let's make it 50 minutes. So you can change these times. You go down here to Edit Timing, and I will quickly modify them to make it 50 minutes. Okay, I've done some minor modifications, and when you're done, you hit Generate Timetable. You'll have your start time at 1900 and your end time at 1950. So once that's done, you can go ahead and you can add your notes. So for example, whatever you need for you to guide yourself. So in slide 1, we could say talk about the picture. Slide 2 would be goals. As you can see right here. We go all the way to the top. Slide 2 goals. And then 3 would be the song. So we could put song and the name of the song. As you can see, it automatically expands for what you need. Slide 4, ask extension questions, and I'm going to go ahead and pre-fill these. Okay, they're all pre-filled. Let's take a look. So as you can see, for each one, we have the times. Now, the current time is 9:26 in the morning. So if we wanted to edit the timing so that we could better match it to our current time, let me just go ahead and expand this a little bit so you can see the time right there at the bottom of my screen, right there. So I'm going to go edit timing right here. Now I'm going to say the start time is not 1900. The start time is actually 9:27. Let's say you're teaching a morning trial, which would probably never happen, but go ahead and generate the timetable. Now as you can see, at 9:27 it'll tell us where we need to be. Actually, let me modify that one more time. Let's say the start time is actually 9 o'clock. Okay, now generate timetable. Now, it will show us exactly where we need to be for this time. And as time moves on, when it hits 29, it will move to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it for right at a minute. Okay, so as you can see, the timer's counting down right here. And once it gets to the new time, it changes. So it'll always show in green, and it'll just kind of move, and it will even scroll down as needed, or at least it should. Anyway, I designed it so that this well, it was designed so that it was expandable like this. So as you can see, it's meant to run side by side with the platform. Now, you can put your Wales English portal right here, and you can expand it or shrink it as needed. Obviously Chrome makes it so there's a minimum size, but yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some more useful features. So once you have it like this, you can click export. It will download the file as a document, and then you can pull it up right here. So this is the one that we just created. As a matter of fact, I can close this out, and then I can do some editing. Let's say I wanted to put a bunch of gibberish in the top, just to show you that this is indeed ours. We go bleh, right? And then I could go to the bottom, hit export, and it would save it as 1. And that's the blah we just did. Okay? So, another neat thing that you can do is you can drop it back in. For example, this is my downloads. So I could go here, and let's say I wanted to make a new teacher buddy. Okay? So I don't want to go through all the painful process again, but I do want to update the times. So I drop my teacher buddy 1 right here, and bam, we're ready to go again. So that's what this drag and drop function is, right here. So you just drop it. So this is the one that we did before, right there. And this is the other one. Hit the back button, and go to teacher buddy again. That's the new one. Now, when I upload it, it says the start time is whatever. So I could go here to edit timing, and I could just say, 9 o'clock in the morning. Down here, generate the slides. So this video was all done in one take, so forgive me for any errors that I might have said, things like that, but this should be pretty helpful. Now, let me show you another one. I think another common lesson taught, let's say, is probably GKA. So I'm going to go ahead and load up a GKA lesson. So here is my lesson plans folder right here. And I'm going to go reach GKA. How about Mr. Wind and Little Seed? Here we go. So this is Mr. Wind and Little Seed. So I have some notes for myself. So how could I do this? Well, I go back here to Teacher Buddy, and I can drag and drop Mr. Wind and Little Seed. And I go here to edit the timing, and I could set the timing to 9 o'clock since I'm doing this at 9 o'clock in the morning. All the start times end on the start on the hour, and they end at 50. So generate timetable. So as you can see, I have this. Now I could just go here, and I could drop in everything I want. So we would talk about the picture, our goals. This is just as a template. You're free to write anything you want. As you can see, it automatically expands, and then like that. So these are lesson plans that tell when the animation is. So this is notes from the video, and like that. When I have it numbered as 1, that's an animation. So these are all animations, like that. And then when it has like a Q1, that means it's an animation that also answers a question. And then when it has like one like this, that means that it's answering a question that would be on the right of the screen. So let's say Mr. Wind and Little Seed right here. So as you can see, you have the video right here. Yeah. Anyways, I think this video is getting a little long. I'm at 9 minutes already. So I'm going to go ahead and put this as unlisted on YouTube, so not just anyone can see Wales lessons. And then I'm going to drop this in the Facebook group, and then also on the teacher idea pool. So thank you for watching, and I hope this solves your problem of the lesson plan timings, or the lesson timings.